Alright, Tawari Yahweh Shai, Tawari Yahweh Shai, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahweh Shai, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahweh Shai, Kalpa Yahweh Shai, Bachel Kakadash, Divine to the elder apostle of great Milton Wu will, and sincere take to the oxen and put to the truth across the four corners of the earth to the fear and power of Yahweh Shai, to the hope of elect, and who the world inwardly called God is named Yahweh, and who the world inwardly called Jesus Christ is named Yahweh Shai. Or the Hebrew Israelite that consists of the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indians, and those who line descendants go back to one of the 12 tribes of Israel due to the scattering among the nations. All right, Maharia call from the Great Millstone Los Angeles camp of the Inland Empire region. All right, and this will be focused on, throughout the week and last week about the brotherhood. All right, and being a brother. All right, and I was gonna, and the elder apostle made some videos, and then the brother Micah Alice, all right, at the LA camp, he made a video. It's bigger. Think of the bigger picture, all right, something like that. All right, it's bigger than just. I like how that angle he had went at through the scripture and through the spirit as well. And the angle I want to hit was basically you can't be in the truth, and you can't be a follower of Yahweh Shai and hate your brothers. All right, that you believe in the same things, put in the truth. All right, and part of this brotherhood, you can't you can't say that you love Yahweh Shai when you hate your brother. All right, because you have darkness in you. All right, and then after a while, you will eventually be weeded out. All right, because you are to love the brotherhood. All right, you are to love your brother. All right, just like you love your Yahweh Shai, you are to love your brother. All right, by putting aside the differences, working them out, all sorts of things. All right, so I'm gonna start at 1 John 2 and 3, and hereby we do know that we know Him if we keep His commandments. All right, and that's how we know who are following of who's a follower of the Yahweh Shai by keeping the commandments. All right, and like Paul said, be a follower of me as I am a follower of Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's why we, through the Spirit, follow the elder of Great Millstone. All right, the Spirit have revealed unto us that these are the right men to be under learning as well as growing and following after Yahweh Shai, man. All right, Yahweh Shai. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandment is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Right, because what are the two long hang on? All right, and the two. This is Matthew 22 and 40. All right, actually 30. Six. Matthew 22 and 36. Master, which is the great commandment in the law? And how shall I stand unto him? It says in red. Thou shalt love the Lord thy power Yahweh with all thy heart, all right, which is your mind, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. All right, because by you doing that, you're not going to follow other gods. You're not going to follow other religions and pseudoscience and fables and doctrines of men. Okay, it's saying 1 Verse 39, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. Right, it's your brother. All right, because if you love your brother as thyself, you're not going to do yourself harm and wrong. All right? So you treat a brother how you want to be treated. Okay? And that's why if you do that, you'll fulfill the law because you're not going to commit adultery on your brother. You're not going to steal from him. You know, all those cover all the things by not trespassing your brother. Okay? It's there, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets. See? So by you doing that, you fulfill the law. All right? Let's go back to 1 John 2 and 4. If he that saith I know him, keepeth not his commandment, is a liar, and truth not in him. Right, because you don't if you don't love thy neighbor as thyself, the truth is not in you. All right? And you are defined to be a liar. Okay? Verse 5, but whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of Yahweh perfected. Hereby know we that we are in him. Right, because by you doing the law, following the law, that's the commandment, then you know that Yahweh outside is within you. All right, because how you're treating your brother. Okay? He that says he abideth in him ought himself also so to walk even as he walked. All right. Further, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye have from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning. Right. All right. And again, a new commandment I write unto you, which thing is true in him and in you, because the darkness is past and the true light now shines. Right, because now you come to the truth, and now you following after Yahweh shine. The true light is supposed to shine in you now. All right, and you're not supposed to be in darkness no more. Okay, supposed to rid the old man. Supposed to become a new creature. And you're supposed to treat and deal with your brother brotherly, all right? Respectfully and with love, okay? Verse 9, though it's to the point. He that say he is in the light and hates his brother is in darkness even until now, right? You can't be in the light and say you hate your brother, because you're in darkness, all right? Because the light is who? Who giveth the light? How Shai does. The scripture says he lighteth every man that cometh into the in the world, but basically into the truth. All right. So the light of Yahweh Shai is supposed to shine within you. All right, to deal with another brother, is to deal with Yahweh Shai. All right, because he said basically you had clothed me, and said, when have we done that? Well, when you had to do that to another brother, all right, it's a brother's thirst, you gave him drink. If he was hungry, you gave him food. If he needed clothes, you gave him clothes. If he needed a place to stay, you gave him a place to stay. That's like you doing it unto Yahweh Shai. So that's how the light is shining within you, all right, because it's Yahweh Shai, all right? But if you say that you have the light shining in you, and hate your brother, you're in darkness. All right? You had never came into the light. All right? Verse 10, he that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is no occasion of stumbling in him. Right? So when you love your brother, guess what? You're in the light. But he that hateth his brother is in darkness, right? And walketh in darkness, and knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness hath blinded his eye. Right? So he in darkness. And that's why he will do a brother wrong and stuff, because he's not seeing the errors of his way and how he dealing with a brother. It's not cool. It's unacceptable. All right. Now I'm gonna go to this next one. For John 3, First John 3 and 10. In this, the children of Yahweh are manifest, and the children of the devil. Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of Yahweh. Right? If you're not doing righteously, all right, you're not of Yahweh outside. You're not in the truth. You're in darkness. Okay? Neither is he that loveth not his brothers. Okay? For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another. Right, we're supposed to love one another. All right, you're supposed to deal justly with your brothers. All right, the scripture said, no, there should be no schism in the body. This is 1 Corinthians 12 and I was going to straight to the point. It said that there should, 1 Corinthians 12 and 25, that there should be no schism in the body, but that the members should have the same care one for another. All right, we're supposed to have the same care for one another. And whether one member suffer, all the members suffer with it. Or one member be honored, all the members rejoice with it. All right, why? Because we are the body of Yahushua. All right, Yahushua being the head. Now, let's look at this word. It says there should be no schisms. Okay? It said division between people, usually belonging to an organization, movement, or religious denomination. All right. We are Hebrew Israelite. All right. The law, statutes, commandment, that's our religion. All right. And we're under this organization of great millstones to the fear and power of Yahweh Shai. Okay. And we are to deal righteously with each other. All right. And it should be no division among us. All right. And like brother always go into, if you think brother have an issue with you, a problem, you talk to that brother. All right. You have the right to ask them, so it can be clear. All right. There won't be no miscommunication, no what's the other word? Being presumptuous, or I thought. No, you get that clear and taken care of and knit it at the bud, so it won't root. It won't, that seed won't grow into a root, and then it's now it's in your head. The Satan gonna play on that. All right. they ain't gonna play on your head with that. All right, there should be no schism and no division among the brotherhood, among the body. Okay, now back in John 3 and 3, 1 John 3:11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning, that we should love one another, not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and wherefore slew he him, because his own works were evil and his brother righteous. And you got some guy in that same spirit. All right, because this scripture said, oh yeah, I just gotta read down. I gotta keep on going. Okay, it's basically you're a murderer. So let's keep going though. Marvel not, my brethren, if the world hate you. All right, we know that we have passed from death unto life, because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. Right, you're in darkness, you're in death. All right, and you're gonna be exposed to the spirit, and then ultimately you're gonna have judgment being brought upon you. Okay, whosoever hateth his brother is a murderer. Right, you're a murderer if you hate your brother. All right, because you're going to try to find a way uh, um, to spiritually kill that brother, all right, so to speak. And you know that no murderer has eternal life abiding in him. Right. If they hereby perceive we the love of Yahweh, because he laid down his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for the brethren. But whoso hath this world good, and seeth his brother have need, and shutteth up his bowel of compassion from him, how dwelleth the love of Yahweh in him? Right. And I just went and covered that little story where they were like, where did we clothe you and feed you? When you doing it to a brother, you're doing it unlike, you're doing it unto, it's like you're doing it to Yahweh Shai. All right? You don't shut up the resources or the care and the love that you're able to provide for a brother. No, you because at the end of the day, none of this is of us. How much outside gave us these jobs, gave us these homes, and whatever the situation and circumstance you're in, to be a blessing and help the other brother. Ultimately, how much outside gave you that. All right, just be blessed and thankful that you're a vessel of help unto the body. It ain't that hard, you know. But all right, let me get to the next verse. 1 John 4. 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love Yahweh, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, right, here it is, you with his brother every week, highways and hedges, doing sit down, gathering among the, fellowshipping and stuff, but you hate this one brother that you see all the time. How can he love Yahweh whom he had not? How can he love someone that you haven't seen? That make you a hypocrite, and it make you a liar. All right. Because our faith is that there is a true power, all right, the Most High Yahweh, all right? But we don't see him physically, but we have our faith and belief that we're him. But if you hate this brother that believe in the same thing you believe in, but you hate him that you see all the time, what that make you? The last verse, and this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth Yahweh love his brother also. All right? So if you love Yahweh by Shai, you're going to love your brother. You're going to love the brotherhood. All right? Can't be hating on the brother, man, because you're in darkness. All right? You basically got death waiting for you, man, if you hate your brother. All right? Get that fit, pray fast. You got to talk to that brother. But ultimately, these are the type of wicked niggas that crept in unaware. All right? So with that, I'm going to leave it at that. Hope it's edifying to the fear and power of Yahweh outside. Love your brother. Love the brotherhood. Cherish it. Count your blessings. And with that, shalom.